What's good? Welcome back to another TikTok compilation. It's gonna be a long one right here. Alright. We're just gonna keep doing it like that. Like some days it's not gonna be as long and some days it is. But this one is a long one right here. Probably like close to an hour. But sending abundance to everybody and hope you have a abundance day. Okay, have an abundance day. And make sure you eating some kind of fruit, man. Okay, eat some kind of fruit. All right. If you're going to indulge in anything, make sure it's a fruit too. But anyway, let's get into the video.
And the second most prevalent pesticide is atrazine. Okay. Now you probably heard the study where, this frog was converted into a
tadpoles in California.
What comes out in the means is the frog was made to be gay. No, the male frog was converted into a female frog.
Yeah, he had developed women. He had both reproductive organs. The women and
the men parts were disappearing.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. And this is atrazine.
And his personality was changing from being the one that was in front to be the one that was in the back.
Yeah. And that's the second most common pesticide in the U.S., which is atrazine, which is banned in Europe.
And in that study, they said that 3 times the amount that it would take to affect a human, they are actually using 3 times that amount of pesticides on our agriculture, which actually hosts 80% of the United States.
Yep. And so they use 200 nanograms per deciliter to convert this frog into a female frog. What would you guess the limit is in America's drinking water?
1,000.
3,000.
3,000?
That's the limit that they're cool with being in American drinking water.
Yo, that's
imagine
crazy.
that, bro. Like, that's allowed in the drinking water.
Look, drinking water as in what? Like bottled water or
the water that you get that comes out of your tap?
That you cook with, basically.
Yes.
And my question is too, if you're washing your body with, let's say you don't consume it, but you wash your body, it still can get into your
Into your pores.
Yes. You got to understand, like, even when patients would come in the hospital, and let's say they had an issue where they couldn't swallow anything, we would put like a fentanyl patch on them to help them get rid of the pain. So whatever you put on their skin, your body is absorbing it.
This is how to mix the quantum or astral level of reality with your physical existence. First off, you need to understand how real this joint actually is. We emit electromagnetic frequencies, and these frequencies affect us every single day. Even anytime you interact with any living thing, including plants, crystals, anything like that, you're exchanging information or electromagnetic information. Your thoughts are energy, your emotions are energy, literally everything is just frequency and energy. You even travel the astral realm at night, and we're about to talk about that in a second. Number 2 is be completely open to interacting and perceiving this layer of reality. You're going to perceive things your friends can't, and you're going to be able to understand things your friends can't just yet. You're probably going to see a bunch of spirits around, and you're going to see other people that can see it too. You're going to be like, you see that joint? Or you feel like the universe is interacting with you all the time through numbers, through symbolisms. It's like the universe is talking to you. Get ready to see fairies, different types of spirits, all of that stuff, because this is part of this layer of reality. If you aren't ready to see this type of stuff, yeah, it's gonna scare you, so lean into it slowly. Because I'll tell you right now, it surprised the hell out of me. And people finna think you're crazy. Prepare for that as well. Number 3 is use your extrasensory abilities to perceive this layer of reality and be ready to use them as though they're another one of your 5 senses. You have your physical senses, now you just have to develop your astral senses, which you already have some, you just gotta work on them. Maybe you have sensory processing sensitivity, which means you're basically an empath. You can feel energy way more than most people can. Or you could see spirits or hear spirits, or you just know things like it's downloaded into your mind from the astral. These are all normal things and normal senses to be able to sense the astral realm while you're in your physical body. Number 4 is get to understand the astral realm, what is there, what it looks like, the different laws of it, because when you're in your physical body and you can perceive the astral realm, you're gonna see dead people, you're gonna see a whole bunch of different beings and spirits that you don't understand, or there's gonna be laws there that you don't understand and things confuse you. You know when you're tired as hell and you take your ass to sleep and then you have a big ass dream, or this dream is so damn real that you're like, that was physical reality? That was an astral projection, or you on the layer of reality, which is the astral realm, fully. So know that when you're awake, you're in the physical reality, and then you could be able to perceive the astral realm while you're in your physical body. And then when you go to sleep and your physical body is dormant, then you are fully in the astral realm. Dream or astral projection doesn't matter. You are still traveling this layer of reality, whether it's in your mental universe or the astral universe. Love you guys.
11 psychology facts about quiet people. Number 1. They usually only have 2 to 3 friends. This close-knit circle allows them to maintain deeper and more meaningful connections. Number 2. Once they are comfortable with you, they will talk a lot. Number 3. They have too much anger. Don't get them pissed off. Number 4. There's a lot of narrative in their head, which could also be a reason why they're so quiet. They're just thinking a lot. Number 5. They keep their feelings and pain inside. They think no one will care about it enough to talk about. Number 6. They have the cutest smile and the weirdest laughter. Number 7. They are shy and can't maintain eye contact. Number 8. Once they get comfortable with you, they get wild and can be crazy and fun. Number 9. They are the most observant in most situations. Number 10. These are the people that are the last to ask anyone for help. Number 11. They are usually very loyal in all their relationships. Their commitment is a testament to the value they place on deep connections.
Law number 1 of the 12 universal laws explained and how you should apply it. The law of divine oneness. By the end of this, you'll feel a profound connection with everything around you. This is rooted in a cosmic principle known as the law of divine oneness. According to ancient wisdom and modern science alike, everything in the universe is interconnected. Picture a web. If one strand is touched, the entire web shivers. So it is with our lives.
That is true.
Our actions impact not only us, but ripple out to the world at large. Many falsely believe we exist in isolation, but this is a grand illusion. The truth is, we are part of a much greater, intricately woven tapestry of existence. At the heart of the law of divine oneness lies unity consciousness. It's not about being alone, it's about being all one. So, how do you align with this law? Stop separating, start integrating. See yourself not as an island, but as an integral part of the cosmic web. Embrace this unity and watch as your life becomes richer, more compassionate, and deeply interconnected. Law number 2 of the 12 universal laws explained and how you should apply it. The law of vibration. In the next few moments, you'll comprehend a universal law that can unlock your immense potential. Albert Einstein famously said, "Everything in life is vibration." What does that mean? Consider this. The more you resonate positivity, the more positivity reverberates back. It's like tuning into a radio frequency. Tune into the frequency of negativity and you'll get static and discord. Contrary to popular belief, this law isn't about ignoring problems or faking positivity. It's about genuine attunement. The nucleus of the law of vibration is authentic resonance. Your true vibration doesn't stem from the superficial, it emanates from within. So here's your key to unlock potential. Stop pretending, start resonating. Truly resonate with your authentic self and watch the universe echo back your greatness. Law number 4 of the 12 universal laws explained and how to apply it. The law of correspondence. By watching this, you'll discover how to transform your inner world, and thus your outer reality. The principle comes from an ancient aphorism accredited to the mystical writings of Hermes Trismegistus. As above, so below. Ever thought why some days you're on a roll, everything aligns, while others everything seems to fall apart? That's the law of correspondence at work. It essentially states that our outer world is a mirror of our inner world. Don't be misled thinking it's all about wishful thinking. It's more profound. It's about mindset, attitudes, and beliefs. If your mind is stuck in negativity, your reality reflects it. The key to leverage this law: awareness and transformation. Be aware of your inner states. Transform negativity into positivity. Stop wishing, start transforming. Adopt this approach and see your life align with your desired reality.
The creepiest thing about each zodiac sign. Cancer. Creepy facts about Cancer. Cancers can be scary in their possessiveness. They are emotional creatures, and sometimes fear makes them clingy and causes them to hang on too tightly. They don't want to be suffocating, but it may be hard for them to let go. And that includes past relationships. The more someone Cancer cares about tries to get away, the tighter this zodiac sign hangs on to them. Pre-breakups, breakups, and post-breakups are extremely emotional times for Cancer, and they can't stop themselves from putting extra pressure on their partner. Leo. Creepy facts about Leo. Leos are scary when they get overly dramatic. If Leo is in a mood, they'll blow up even the simplest thing and interpret it as a slam against them. Everything is a big deal, and only Leo can stop whatever it is from destroying everything in sight. They aren't boring, but sometimes the drama is a little too much. Life isn't the theater. Not all emotions need to be heightened, and not every action is a reason for conflict. Virgo. Creepy facts about Virgo. Virgos can be scary in their need for perfection. It's one thing to have ridiculously high expectations for yourself, but when it includes other people, that's not good. Searching for flaws and mistakes in another person and finding them lacking in major ways isn't a nice thing to do, and it can be terrifying for the person to whom you're being overcritical. It's more than intimidating to be around someone you think is judging you. Drop yes if you agree with me. And follow for the next videos about other zodiac signs.
Law number 9 of the 12 universal laws explained and how to apply it. The law of relativity. Prepare for a mindset shift by the end of this short video, thanks to the teachings of renowned positive psychologist Martin Seligman. Authentic happiness flourishes not through comparisons, but through embracing gratitude for our own unique journey. $100 seems a lot to someone with only $1, but seems small to a billionaire. Same money, different perspectives. In life, we often compare our lows with others' highs, leading to discontent. If you believe happiness is about having more, you're mistaken. The real essence of happiness is the relative perspective you hold. It's about how you view what you have in relation to others. So the secret to amplifying your happiness is this. Stop comparing life.
And you have to understand, if you're somebody who got a fucking family, and it seemed like you probably went through some trauma with your family. Like you could have been molested. Like I'm talking about, you probably don't even know your mom, your dad. But whatever spark, whatever fire, whatever pain you felt from your family, and it's bringing you closer to yourself spiritually. Like you got all this fam, cousins, all this, but you still feel alone.
There is a version of you that lives forever. In the world of quantum physics, there has recently been a controversial theory going around called quantum immortality. That essentially means that in the quantum realm, there is a version of you that never dies. Well, you see, the theory suggests that every decision that you make, whether good or bad, splits the universe into parallel universes of all possible outcomes, creating alternate universes. And be it the choice to eat healthy or to run away from that bear, the positive outcome of these choices will continue to live on. But even though scientists have theorized that parallel universes might exist, many people still don't believe that.
The ancient ones are here now. They are. And the thing is, a lot of us are our ancestors reincarnated and don't know. But once you wake up, all the downloads come. And the rise of the original and the aboriginal gods are coming. That spirit of Fred Hampton, that Nat Turner, that rebellion is here. Oh, I know I'm ancient. I know they label it, oh, you got an old soul. Nah, I just ain't woke up yet. I just ain't woke up yet. That's all. I ain't woke all the way up. I'm still tossing and turning in my bed, but I'm hearing, I'm seeing. But that time is going to come to where we're going to have to be chaotic. And you have to be okay.
Aiden like to offer you a deal. Would you come to Vegas? He like to offer you a streaming deal with Kick. Hold on, listen. Hey, I want to take you shopping. I don't want to go shopping. What kind of nigga? What nigga? I don't want to go shopping. Unc, I want to buy you some shoes. I don't want no shoes. I wear Vans. I wear Vans. I already saw the interview where 50 Cent said that's what P. Diddy and them tried to do to him, take him shopping. I'm already here. I'm already here.
Your companion have any weird vibes as well?
Yeah, she was looking at me crazy.
Like, what the hell are you doing here?
She said, in the midst of all this, if you go with this, it was no girls, homie, amongst all this money.
Yo. What is Doja Cat thing doing right there? Actually,
You die today, life goes on. You don't get to express yourself.
So what's really important?
Expressing yourself. The people that judge you, the people that talk shit about you, they will die too. So they'll die with their own stories. You die with your own story. I'm living my life. I'm alive right now. This is my chance to let the world know who I am. It's my chance to sing when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling up. It's my chance to express myself. I'm not going to be here forever. None of us are living this bitter life.
Yeah. How do you get over someone?
The first thing you must understand is that nobody belongs to you. Nobody is your property. And that people come to your life for a reason, for a mission, for a purpose. And if somebody's in your life right now, celebrate them, enjoy them, cherish them, because nobody and nothing lasts forever. And because once somebody comes to your life, that person's come with a purpose. So once that person's purpose in your life is met, that person is going to go away. That's why it's important for you to let go. You can be connected to everyone, but be attached to no one, because nobody belongs to you. And you don't get over someone. You simply accept the fact that your life goes on without the person.
She put that very well.
You ever been walking in somewhere and you hear somebody else got their little bubble of anger, or like they getting bad service, or they just mad on the phone or something? You be like, man, shut up. Nobody want to hear that. That's how everybody feels, bro. Whenever I hear somebody getting mad or complain, I'll be like, oh man, here you go. Here go a grouch. Nobody likes a grouch. So whenever you feeling like mad and you angry, you stomping out in the world, bro, remember when you felt good or you was chilling, you was just chilling, and then somebody came in with an attitude, or somebody was, think about that, bro. Think about the energy that you put out, bro. A lot of people don't want to take accountability for the energy that they putting out into this world, bro, but you have to. The energy you put out will be the energy you receive back. Which y'all heard a million times, but it needs to be said, bro.
Sugar in a baby's brain is called ADHD. Sugar in an adult's brain is called dementia and Alzheimer's. Sugar in your eyes is called glaucoma. Sugar in your teeth is called cavities. Sugar on your skin is called aging. Sugar in your sleep is called insomnia. Sugar in your blood is called diabetes. Excess sugar in your system is called cancer. Sugar on Wall Street, it's called billion-dollar industry. Addiction to sugar is 8 times more powerful than cocaine.
Wow.
Know who the real enemy is?
I did not know that. Yeah, that's the real enemy.
To everybody watching here, come close to the screen and listen good. People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look yourself in that mirror, oh, you better love what you see.
The 4 foods that can kill your cat. Number 1, the chocolate. Chocolate contains theobromine and caffeine, 2 stimulating substances that can be extremely toxic for cats. Consumption of chocolate can lead to serious symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, convulsions, and even death. Number 2, onions and garlic. Onions and garlic, whether raw, cooked, or in the form of onion powder, contains sulfur compounds that damage cats' red blood cells, causing a potentially fatal condition called hemolytic anemia. Number 3, grapes and raisins.
Although the exact reason is not yet clear, grapes and raisins are known to cause acute renal failure in cats. Even small quantities of these fruits can have serious consequences. Number 4, caffeine. Like chocolate, caffeine is found in foods such as coffee, tea, sodas, and medicines. Cats are extremely sensitive to caffeine, and ingestion of these substances can lead to symptoms such as heart palpitations, convulsions, and death.
You will always have problems. You will always have some type of conflict going on in your life. But you must learn to enjoy life while still solving them. There is beauty in everything we experience. You just need to adjust your perception. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make is believing that love is finding the right person. In reality, love is about becoming the right person. Don't go looking for the people you would rather spend the rest of your life with. Become the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. The people that love you would naturally gravitate towards you. Maturing is realizing that overplaying your part in other people's lives to prove your loyalty is only proving how much less you value yourself. Match your energy with theirs. Doing this will make space for the people that's supposed to be in your life.
Let me tell you something. I learned a fact the other day that blew my mind. Do you know how most whales die? They drown. They spend their entire life living in and swimming in a world that eventually kills them. You know why that is?
What?
Whales are mammals. Most mammals walk on the face of the earth, but the whales live in a world that they are not of. They are in the water, but they are not of the water. So while other fish can swim around for their entire life with gills breathing in the water, the whale has to come up out of the water to live. There's a life source that is not in the world that he lives in, that he needs access to. This is gonna go over some of y'all heads, but I'm gonna just say it and be obedient to what God is telling me to say. You are in this world, but you are not of this world. And I'm saying this because there's a lot of y'all who are like, yo, Russ, I'm working on my mental health. I'm working on my physical. I'm getting more rest. I'm eating right. I'm working out, but I still don't have peace. It became apparent to me that we are unaware of our needs. We know if we're hungry, we know we need to eat. We know if we're thirsty, we need to drink. If we're tired, we know we need rest. If we're stressed out, we know we need to work on our mental health. But you are completely unaware of how to tend to your spiritual needs. You are not just a mind. You are not just a body. You are a spirit wrapped up in the flesh of a man and a woman. And in this life, you need God. There's no other way around it. You need God. You need to pray. You need to worship. You need to seek his face. You need to read your word. Because in this life, if you don't learn how to come up for air, you will drown.
Whoa!
People who eat hot dogs eat them because they taste so good. But what's in them is not so good. You know, we've learned to accept it, but I don't know if you'll feel so accepting after this. The company Clear Foods recently analyzed 345 hot dog and sausage products from 75 brands and retailers and found, are you hot dog lovers ready for this? Human DNA in 2% of the samples and in 2/3 of the vegetarian samples. And get this, 10% of all vegetarian products appear to contain meat. Clear Foods says that there are some companies producing high-quality hot dog. Top scores to Butterball, McCormick, Eckrich, and Hebrew National.
What's up, y'all? It's your sister D. Mariski making this video because, like I said, a lot of people are starting to wake up. It is time now. It is time for all of us to wake up. It is time for all of us to rise in our truth and in our power. The truth shall set us free. Yes, yes, yes.
Indeed.
However, a lot of people asking, like, okay, now we know what's going on. We're all conscious of the government's plan and the elite's plan and, you know, the dark energy versus the light energy. How do we fight now? Where we are going to meet up? How we going to fight them? Like, this is not 1960. This is not back in the days where our ancestors was out here. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Rosa and Harriet and all them was out here fighting physically. You know what I'm saying? They fought for us physically so we wouldn't have to do that. Now, we fighting spiritually. The war that's going on right now is not a physical war with blood and shed. Like, it's a war of spirituality. It's a war of light energy versus dark energy. So how do you fight? You get yourself light. Start moving in light energy. Get yourself pure in the spirit. Your heart is what you need to work on. Do you care about other people, or do you only care about yourself and your people? Because at this point, we need to all care about each other as a whole, as one. If you still only caring about you and only people connected to you, You have work to do inside yourself. Because we are all one. So that's the work that we talking about doing when we say do that shadow work. That's what the goal should be. You should be trying to get yourself as pure in the soul as possible. That's how you fight back. Because that's going to unlock your consciousness. Once you get your heart space open, you're able to unlock your consciousness. You're able to connect and get on that God frequency. You're able to see things from a whole different perspective. If you don't believe it, I challenge you. I dare you to try. I dare you to try to change your heart. I dare you to start moving in love with everybody, including yourself first. I dare you to really try that and then see how you see the world. And tell me I'm lying. Come back to this video and tell me I'm lying. I'll give you all the money in my bank account right now.
I really got PTSD from people. Like, I really be keeping my distance from everybody. Like, I don't care how much I love you. Like, one thing life is going to teach you, anybody can and will switch up. I had enough of that. And the problem with me, I love too hard. That's my problem. And I care too much for people's feelings and so forth. So that's why I'm just going to continue staying in my own little world, in my own little bubble, because I just don't have time for the bullshit.
Just a prediction, so take it with a grain of salt. Next we have number 3 cybersecurity nightmare. Baba Vanga has a vision of 2024 that paints a scary picture of the digital realm becoming a battlefield for malicious hackers on an unimaginable scale of data breaches that could compromise critical infrastructure, financial systems, even the fabric of society itself. The dark prediction foresees a catastrophic cyber...
What is about to happen to this woman is terrifying. Look on the floor. Her reflection is not the same.
What?
He's going to play rock, paper, scissors against himself. But what will follow is very disturbing. Judge for yourself. She's getting ready to go to a birthday party, but she hasn't noticed that her reflection is no longer attached to her.
Bro, is this bro? That's fake. Fake.
Before showing you the next video,
no, man,
I'd like to
fake.
warn you that I can only protect my subscribers who comment, share, and watch the video until the end. This young mother was playing with her 2-year-old daughter. She had to go to the kitchen to fetch a spoon, but if you look closely, you can see her reflection in the mirror not following her and seemingly wanting to harm the baby. What do you think?
Fake. That's what I think. Bro, this clip is so fake, dog.
So literally nobody questions why we name the highways the way we do.
So highway names actually have a meaning behind it.
Yeah, so if you look at all the highways that are across the US, they have numbered names, right? You have like the 10, the 15, the 25. And it looks like they just named them randomly, but it's actually not random at all. Because when you look at all the highways and you're driving on a highway that ends in a 0, so like the 10, the 20, the 40, anything with a 0 at the end, that always means you're on a highway that travels east to west and west to east. So you're always going horizontal. But when you're driving on a highway that ends in a 5, so like the 15, the 75, anything with a 5 at the end, that means that highway is always traveling north to south and south to north. So you're always traveling vertically when you're on a highway that ends in a 5.
I mean, I honestly just thought they threw random numbers on highways. I didn't know there was a meaning behind it.
That's what I thought too.
I didn't know that. He did everything to get away from the police. Oh, shit. What is he gonna do though?
Damn!
They got him. They got him.
God damn you fucking guys!
They got him. They got him. He's down.
That nigga got gone, bro.
They got him.
No.
God damn you fucking guys!
They got him. They got him. He's down.
Anybody who goes against you, anybody that's trying to bring you down, any enemy, you use that as fuel to succeed because
he look crazy than a motherfucker. They really got his ass in there with a fucking hair hat on. Somebody get his ass out of there because they got him doing things he never do. And it's true.
I just came on here to tell y'all I love myself, and I'm truly genuinely entertained by myself, and I find myself so fucking hilariously funny. I crack myself up in a way that no one else truly ever could, and I love that for me. And maybe to some of y'all that sound crazy, but it's true.
See, a lot of times your body starts producing digestive enzymes before you even put some in your mouth. I'm pulling in at McDonald's drive-thru. See, by the time you pull up to this menu sign right here, by the time you pull up to that and start looking at how juicy them burgers is, your mouth get all slobbery and watery. You done already activated those digestive enzymes. See, they already getting ready. They already know you about to eat something, and they jumping up, you know what I'm saying? They ready to break down some food. But what they don't know is you about to put some unhealthy, saturated fat, dairy.
We should pay attention to nature because it gives us a idea of how we should function as humans naturally. And if you notice that nothing is produced year round, flowers grow at only a certain time of the year, and fruit and vegetables as well. It can't always be harvest time where it's just time to pluck fruit. It has to be a time where you are planting seeds, you are watering those, you're being patient, and you are being in anticipation for the season to come where it will be time to receive the harvest. And therefore you have to understand that.
Why are you talking like that, dude? I'm sorry. My bad.
All of these parts are just as important as going and pulling the apple off the tree. And I want to tell you that I love you.
Peace to my soul family, peace to my soul tribe. Today we're going to talk about how to deal with family members that's not woke. Come on, check it out.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, my brother. How are the people in your environment responding to the way you think, your thoughts, and the way you present yourself?
Environment. Yeah. With me personally, I really found this space to where I let my actions show because everybody around me knows what I'm doing. And that's a big point and a big factor for me because especially in this age that we're in, everybody's getting all this knowledge and getting all this information and feeling as though they have to wake somebody up. They really yearn to just give them what they know and just try to make them see it from their perspective. But I understand and I realize that we're electromagnetic beings. And based on that, we have something science called a biofield, or what we like to call an electromagnetic field, right? Right. Magnetic field, also called an aura, allows you to literally vibrate at a level to where if anybody is around you, they'll begin to pick up on the frequency that you're giving. But let's just say I'm on the wave that I'm on now, and nobody around me in my family or people that I know is thinking this way. For example, my pops, he was very into the Hebrew Israelite doctrine and things like that. He was against wearing crystals and things like that. And he told me one day I was going a little bit too far left and not to meditate with crystals and things like that because I might channel just him being in a state of lack of knowledge. So I understand that. And instead of me trying to combat what he's saying, let my actions show, let my vibration show, let my frequency raise his frequency. Let me use mental magic now. Forget all the altercation and the argument and things like that. Let me really step in my power and step in my purpose. So I will isolate myself, not in a state of disrespect, but isolate myself in a state of let me really vibrate now. Let me really permeate my aura throughout everything that's around me. So as I do that, I began to notice that my dad would call me and just start sending me videos and things like that. He'd be like, wow, you was actually right. The things that you was talking about, you was actually right. So you just keep on doing what you're doing and keep spreading your positivity and your knowledge because you got it and things like that. And then he started wearing crystals and things like that and really just unlocking himself and the knowledge that's within him. So the more and more you vibrate high, the more and more you just focus on yourself, the more and more people around you will begin to vibrate as well. The more and more they will begin to think the same questions that you thought because your actions are placing seeds into the gardens of their mind.
That's a good way to feel.
So for everybody,
that's
if y'all
a good way to
y'all
be.
feel like y'all should wake somebody up, don't do it. Focus on you because the way that you're vibrating, how much energy and information and love that you're putting into yourself, it's automatically going to bring people up with you no matter what level and state of consciousness that you're at.
Man, listen. Oh, man. How old are you, brother?
I really try to operate out of the...
Hey, and I understand that. Don't say no more. I don't want you to say... I feel you to say... I feel the same way as you.
Yeah, man.
The only reason why I asked that, and I apologize for asking that.
It's all good.
But I really appreciate what you just said, brother. I'm impressed. And I honor you for what you just said, my brother. It's so true. One of the reasons why, let me just tell you, my brother, because you're on a certain level, I can talk to you this way. One of the reasons why I incarnated down here as a person who asks questions opposed to talking.
Here are two reasons why you want to understand the source of the meat that you're eating. One is because antibiotics are widely used in raising animals because they're raised in very unhealthy environments, so to keep them healthy, but also in order to help fatten them up quicker. And then the other things used in beef is going to be estrogen tablets. They put an estrogen tablet under their skin, and it causes them to gain weight very rapidly. So if you don't want to microdose antibiotics, which is going to wipe out your good bacteria, and estrogens, which is going to cause high estrogen in your body, then know the source of the meat that you're eating.
Fair warning, don't get depressed after watching this video. Okay, would you believe me if I told you we were microorganisms of a celestial body? Yeah, I'm just gonna close these real quick. No, I would not believe you. You telling me I'm the same thing as this smaller bacteria? Well, that bacteria you call small has the capability to put you in a hospital on life support somewhere. Okay, but I am bigger than it though. It's just like a needle getting inside of a tire. That thing will go flat. Just because you're big doesn't mean that excludes you from miniature problems. Anyways, like I was saying, matter of fact, just watch this video.
Just think about the universal atom theory. This theory is both fascinating and creepy. It's the idea that our universe exists on an atom. In the grand scheme of things, we're just a little speck of dust that exists on a bigger plane of existence. It could be a small atom living on someone else's t-shirt in a different universe.
You can take it even further. There are abilities that you can have. What if I told you that there was an entire realms within you? Abilities you can use to heal other people and your body. Just like the source of this celestial body, you got the power to connect your electrical trains to different universes, planets, quantum jumping, travel through time, and talk to beings from different planets. They show an example of this in Ant-Man. Janet was stuck in the quantum realm, but when she got back to the realm we're in, she could heal and pinpoint pain in others because her understanding. Reiki healers also have these abilities. They can feel and see it just like Superman when he was a kid. Just watch this movie too. I'll show you.
Me too. Your kidneys aren't functioning efficiently. Your liver's failing you. You need to make some lifestyle changes.
Once you're able to connect to the quantum field that lives inside of you, you can also connect to the universe, connect to source, the celestial body we could possibly be living in. Because just as we are the same as these things, on a universal level, what are we a part of? So do y'all think we living inside of a celestial being? Find out more on my YouTube. We're gonna take this to the next step. I know what y'all probably thinking, she crazy. I'm sure thinking that because you talking about we inside of a deity or something. I mean, you don't gotta believe me, but I'm just pointing out my thoughts. Take it how you want it. But let's look at the reference they show in Marvel, specifically the movie Eternals. Why you always referencing movies? Where else are they gonna hint and talk about the things that they want to hide from us? The government knows the universal laws. That's how they continuing running this planet. But deception can only go so far. Now pay attention.
Every billion years, new celestials must be born. The planet Earth was chosen to host the celestial Tiamat. In order to grow, Tiamat needs vast amounts of energy from intelligent life. Now, the human population of this planet has reached the required amount.
Wait, before you say anything, watch this.
You think the Most High, Mother and Father, they're the omniverse. Do you seriously, if you live inside you actually live inside of them. You live inside of them. You are a part of them, they are a part of you. Just like they're a part of Source and you're a part of Source.
Now the clips that you saw from the Eternals. In order for the Celestial to emerge and mature, the humans on the planet have to produce a certain level of intelligent energy. Notice how y'all call Earth Mother Nature, Planet Kai Gaia. What if the Celestial, that's the aspect of our planet, who you call Gaia, Mother Nature, is waiting for our intelligence to evolve? But as you can see, she's getting tired of the bull crap.
Yep. Wow.
Now, 22 million people are under flood warnings, and forecasters warn that yet another, quote, enormous cyclone is poised to bring up to 10 more inches of rain to Northern California.
Y'all don't think she's tired of the way this planet is being ran? People are not evolving. People are moving further and further away from nature. Wearing headsets and in virtual reality worlds, manipulation through religions, the fate of the world being controlled, so many lies and cover-ups. I'm not surprised the celestial being is tired of this negative energy. So question, do y'all think we're living on a celestial being? Y'all stay dangerous.
Creepy facts about the zodiac signs. Aries is obsessed with death. Taurus is a stalker. Gemini is a liar. Cancer is often very suspicious and paranoid.
What also is causing the imbalance is meat. In Australia today, chickens, well, they used to be given growth stimulants, but not anymore. So what they do now is they genetically modify the chicken to produce more estrogen. No matter whether it's a growth stimulant or it's been genetically modified, if the human being eats that chicken, they are getting the growth stimulants. We had a young man do our program. His mate was 6'6" and the brother was 6'4", and their father owned a chook farm. And the mother was 5'2.5" and the father was 5'10". Where did these 6'6" and 6'4" sons come from? It's the growth stimulants in the chicken. You see, this is causing chickens to be fully developed at the age of 5 weeks. We had a girl do our program in the farms where they grow the chickens. She said sometimes they escape and they grow this high and they find them dead in the bush with their legs broken. You see, they get them to market before they grow any.
Study all the laws of the universe, you know what I'm saying? And I fully apply that. I believe in past lives and future lives. I believe in the karmic cycle. I believe you will repeat this life until you get it right. I believe until you align the karmic cycle, nothing else matters.
Okay.
Astral projection and weird stuff like that.
And you incorporate that in your music?
Yes. To some degree, yes.
Because I've heard from some people that it's a little distorted, like the way that it's recorded is distorted. That's on purpose.
Yes, yeah.
Why?
It's raw. It's raw, and it don't sound like anybody else. And if it don't sound like anybody else, it sound like me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to.
Do not drink this fucking water right here. Trying to save some money and buy a little bit cheaper water, so I buy that bottle bullshit right there. And this shit legit makes me feel like I just drank hot fucking ginger ale. Guess what, y'all? Guess what I didn't know?
Spring water sourced 20 minutes from the Ohio train wreck has been pulled from New Jersey shelves this past week. Not good. Yeah, a major New Jersey supermarket chain is pulling bottles of spring water from its shelves over concerns about possible contamination from a recent train derailment.
Now, the same Acadia water that was recalled because it was close to the disaster site in East Palestine. The same Acadia water that was recalled in 2015 over E. coli concern.
Now keep in mind, y'all, this was back in February and in New Jersey. I'm in Maryland, still on the East Coast. And very much possible that I'm still feeling the effects of this shit. Y'all just pray for me.
Rule number 5. Everything happens for a reason, and that reason causes change. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it's hard, but in the end, it's all for the best.
W TikTok compilation right there, man. That could have been better, but it's cool, man. As long as we get a video out every day. There was some good clips in there here and there. But that's it, man. See you guys in the next one.